Hello everyone, today's Hunter build is all about spawning wells of light, and those wells of light then boost your ability regen. Starting off with the super, we're going to be using Stasis, but this build can really be used with any super if you want. I'm running Duskfield Grenade. For aspects, I'm running Touch of Winter. This allows there to be a small stasis crystal that spawns in the middle of my Duskfield Grenade. Next, I'm running Grim Harvest. When I defeat slowed or frozen combatants, it creates a stasis shard, and these shards grant me melee energy. For fragments, I'm running Whisper of Fissures. It increases the size of stasis burst when I destroy a stasis crystal or a frozen target. Next, I'm running Whisper of Conduction. This causes nearby stasis shards to track my position. Also gives me plus 10 resilience and intellect. Next up is Whisper of Chains. When I'm near a frozen target or a stasis crystal, I take reduced damage. Also get plus 10 recovery. Whisper of Shards. When I shatter a stasis crystal, it temporarily boosts my grenade recharge rate. Gives me plus 10 resilience. Because the stasis crystal spawns at the middle of my Duskfield Grenade, this fragment works pretty well with it. The exotics I'll be using are Bombardiers. When I dodge, it leaves behind an explosion that detonates after a short delay, and it has a different effect depending on what subclass you're using. Starting off with the mods, I'm running Well of Utility. When I pick up a Void Elemental Well, it grants me additional class energy. I also have Hands On, since I'll be getting melee ability from stasis shards. I'm using Dynamo, so I reduce my super cooldown when I use my class ability near targets. Next up, I have Well of Ordnance. When I pick up a solar elemental well, it grants me additional grenade energy. Then I have 2 stacks of Impact Induction, so when I cause damage with a melee, it reduces my grenade cooldown. Next, I have Reaping Wellmaker. After I activate my class ability, my next weapon Final Blow will spawn Void Elemental Wells. So after I dodge and get a kill, picking up those wells then gives me some dodge ability back. Next, I have Explosive Wellmaker. When I rapidly defeat combatants with explosion damage, it spawns a solar elemental well. So the explosive from Bombardiers will then spawn these wells. I'm also running Innervation, so it reduces grenade cooldown when I pick up an Orb of Power. And I also have Recuperation, so it replenishes health each time I pick up an Orb of Power. Finally, I have Bountiful Wells. Elemental well mods that cause you to spawn elemental wells now stack, spawning an additional well for each copy, but having this on makes every well spawning mod spawn 2 wells. I also have 2 stacks of Bomber, so it reduces my grenade cooldown when I use my class ability. All these mods are made to kind of synergize with each other and create ability energy off of each other. As you can see, my stats are not the greatest. I don't play my Hunter a whole lot. So, the main idea is throwing a grenade, and then dodge by them. The explosion creates solar wells, which when I pick those up will give me grenade ability. And then since I have dodged, my next kill will spawn void wells. I get 2 void wells there, that then give me more ability energy. If I got a stasis kill, it'll spawn a stasis shard, which then gives me more melee energy. Also, when I destroy the stasis crystal in the middle of a dusk field, it gives me increased grenade charge for a couple of seconds. For gameplay, I'm going to be running through a Legend Lost sector. Unfortunately, most of the enemies have shields, so the Bombardiers don't do a whole lot there, but when enemies don't have shields, it's pretty fun.